Welcome everyone to Retro Game Treasure Tuesday. And as always, we'll be using highly advanced trigonometry to figure out just how good this month's box really is. Starting off, we got another bonus item this month. We got this Retrobit extension cable for the Sega Genesis. I actually have a couple of these lying around somewhere that I picked up at a yard sale many years ago. I don't really need them, but hey, again, I'm not going to pass up free crap. These would have been great back in the day if you wanted to stand 30 feet away from your 19-inch CRT TV. Anyway, let's check out the first game. We got Nigel Mansell's World Championship on the Super Nintendo. This game wasn't as bad as I was expecting.
But yeah, it's not for me. I was surprised at how well it controlled though, but then I later figured out it defaults to arcade mode, so if that's not your thing, you can always switch it to simulation. You do have a rather impressive selection of tracks to choose from. However, there's a serious lack of the US of A. You can also customize your car if that tickles your fancy. Not sure what most of this means, but you can decide whether you want your tires hard, soft, or wet.
Nah, that's too easy.
Anyway, just make sure you have the right rubber for the terrain, if you know what I mean.
Ha!
The game does have some various modes to pick from. I tried Mansell's advice out of curiosity. I'm guessing he's basically advising you the best way to handle each track. There's also some voice dialogue, but I sure as hell couldn't make it out.
Good play.
Graphically, the game looks pretty decent overall. The lack of music during the race doesn't really make the game any more exciting for me though. Speaking of which, while I did say this game wasn't as bad as I was expecting, I got bored rather quickly. Not only due to the lack of music, but the races are a bit long for someone with a short attention span like me. I don't know how many laps typically occur in Formula 1 racing, but hell, even my dad who loves NASCAR would typically watch the first 5 laps, take a nap, and then wake up for the last few laps just to see who won. Racing just seems a bit repetitive to me.
Anyway, I'm sure someone out there would enjoy this game more than me, but I'll give it a C. Next up, we got Toy Story 2 on the N64. A game based off a Disney Pixar movie. How bad could it be?
I wasn't able to play much of this game as it kept crashing on me, both on the EverDrive and the actual cartridge. But it does seem to follow the movie pretty accurately. The story is tied together with some screenshots from the movie. Woody is taken by the Chicken Man as he's called, so Buzz Lightyear swiftly jumps into action to save him while collecting coins, defeating evil toys that apparently live in Andy's house, picking up pieces of Mr. Potato Head, challenging RC to a race, and finding Bo Peep's lost sheep. Yeah, no rush there, Buzz. I'm pretty sure Woody's already been sold to whatever Japanese museum was willing to pay top dollar for the Roundup crew while Chicken Man is no doubt drowning in hookers and coke. Anyway, it's your typical 3D game of the time. The camera sucks, but aside from that, it controls okay for the most part. I like how Buzz's laser is an actual legit weapon in this game. I could have sworn it was just a little light bulb that blinks. I mean, why not his karate chop action? Anyway, one thing I thought was kind of interesting was the sound effect that plays when you quickly turn around. This game was developed by Traveler's Tales. Why is that important? Well, I'm fairly certain it's the same sound effect that plays in Sonic 3D Blast. Also developed by Traveler's Tales.
Yeah, that's about the most interesting thing I can think of when it comes to this game. I'll give it a C. Last up, we got Legendary Wings on the NES. Yep, another game that I already had that I forgot to catalog.
Well, I don't remember hating this game, but it's been a long time since I played it. Why is that? Well, I'm starting to remember. I suck at this game. I do like the concept though. Like most, if not all shooters, you can collect power-ups. Not only are these power-ups crucial to making any progress in the game, they also act as additional hit points, which you'll need if you're me. Unfortunately though, the game likes to power you up right from the start, and then it sucks to be you if you take a hit. The game never provided any additional chance to power up aside from the first minute or two into the stage. At least not for me. There are some secret areas you can find. I like the fact that the game turns into a vertical shooter, which offers some variety. I don't know, maybe there's some power-ups down here, but of course, I died. Anyway, I did make it to the boss twice. Second time around, I was doing good until I got cocky and, well, you guessed it, I died. Yep, I couldn't even make it past the first stage. I have a real problem when doing something over and over again. I just end up getting frustrated and worse the more I try. However, I might be able to pick this game up now and fly right through the first stage.
I'll no doubt be coming back to this game. I refuse to let it beat me. I'll give it a B. Well, anyway, guys, that gives us another average score of C. Thanks again for watching, guys. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you again